Alright ladies, it's been a while. I decided to add a couple of new hobbies to my repertoire, and now I have no time for anything. So quite frankly, I'm amazed that I got this far. If memory serves me right, we're about halfway through university, and we just got a new aspiration to become a painter extraordinaire, just like Grandpa Cecil. So I guess we'll just jump in right there. I actually don't think this aspiration will take too long. All we really have to do is paint a lot, which is nice because it'll also earn us a lot of money. Also, as we know, Demetrius has the creatively gifted trait, so he should be naturally good at it. Well, that's what I thought at least. It turns out that he still has a long way to go. This landscape is particularly impressive. I think we'll hold on to it. One big goal this episode is to work on his social life. We started off by inviting our longtime friend Vivienne to the pub. Also our stinky roommate tagged along as usual. Unfortunately, we couldn't stop out for long because it's the last day of term and we still have work to do. I don't actually know why it plays sad music every time he gets his results. He got A+ for everything. Maybe that's the problem? Chadmetrius is yearning for his high school days when he wasn't just some nerd with top grades. Well, tough, because we're signing up for another term. We're just taking 2 classes this time, which will slow our progress a bit, but we will have more free time. And we're moving from dorms to student housing. I just feel like we're ready for something new, so let's mix it up. So I packed up his belongings and said a quick goodbye to the dorm. Hey, that's my fridge. Time to roll up the egg rug and move to our new abode. What adventures await us here, I wonder? I honestly never know what to expect. So, here's the new room. It's very much the same as the old room. We got settled in quickly and, as usual, got a head start on homework. I guess that's our new roomie. Anyway, it's getting late, so we grabbed a quick bowl of peas and then went to bed. Not only is it a new day, but it's also New Year's Eve. I actually have a bit of a confession. When I was filming this, I got the virus that must not be named, and for some reason the only thing that I had the energy to do was give all the townies in this game a makeover. First up for a makeover was his new roomie, Devon, who is quickly entering the best bro zone. New Year's feels like the perfect opportunity to create a new group of friends. We can throw a party with a campfire and a keg and just get to know some of the other students. Anyone who's played The Sims will know how often parties flop. But honestly, this one went really well. Demetrius looked to be enjoying himself, doing keg stands and lighting himself on fire. I do feel like he shouldn't have been in charge of the campfire. You best be careful with that marshmallow, buddy. Wait, what's going on here? Some kind of hula conga? Honestly, I have a good feeling about this term. His new friends are kind of goofy and funny, and Demetrius hasn't flown into a ball of rage and scared them all off yet. Could this be a start of a blossoming social group? We shashoobied our way into the new year, and slowly the night kind of petered out. I would actually call this party a success. Seeing as it's Saturday, I thought we should treat ourselves to a day out at the Children's Festival. I thought we'd grab a souvenir from the vending machine, but unfortunately the gacha gods decided to jam it. Undeterred, Demetrius did what we would all do, and attacked the machine. He did lose round 1, but the boy's a fighter, and gave it another go. It looks like he got a bit bruised, but it's all worth it for our exciting prize. You're coming home with us, old Gabby. We grabbed a delicious traditional jelly donut and passed up the empty table to go and sit with these 2 nice strangers. They didn't even make eye contact. Demetrius doesn't seem to mind the awkward situation. He's just a happy fella. I'm getting a sense of deja vu here. We hung out a little bit with Yamachan, just like old times, and got a photo to commemorate the occasion. Not wanting to spend the day entirely alone, I thought we'd invite Devon out to enjoy one of the trails. They only met yesterday, but it's kind of like they're old friends already. One thing I've noticed about Devon is his wonderful sassy walk. He does look a little bit like he sat in a puddle. I feel like we've just attached ourselves to another himbo. Whilst out on our walk, we got a call from our housemate asking to be our best friend. Clearly Hamza knows that we're broing out today and didn't want to miss his chance. Okay buddy, we can be besties. Can I just take a moment to say how pretty Mount Kamarebi is? I feel like the snowy escape pack is kind of underappreciated. We're definitely going to have to come here on vacation at some point. I want to see Demetrius on a snowboard. Unfortunately, we got jumped by a centipede and decided that we'd had quite enough of nature for one day. Thankfully, there was a bar nearby, which I believe serves remedies for post-centipede anxiety. It's been a long day, so I think we deserve a few wines. A few familiar faces showed up, including Hamza, who I'm starting to think is stalking us. Oh well, a light bit of stalking is good for the self-esteem. It's a good job it's Sunday tomorrow because we ended up staying out late and the drinks were flowing. This is what university is really about. Yeah, this right here is quite relatable. Sadly contemplating life while your hangover kicks in. What is the meaning of oatmeal? The post-drinking nihilism hits hard sometimes. I thought I'd cheer him up with some video games, but now he hates video games. From now on, if he's in a bad mood, all he's allowed to do is stare at the wall. I took him out for some fresh air and we found some girls to chat up. For some reason, Demetrius is thinking about the time he woohooed on a rocket ship, which I am absolutely sure never happened. Either he's delusional or he's lying to impress these ladies. He's not even woohooed with anyone since high school. Almost on cue, we get a call from Juliet asking if she should go on a date. Do what you want? She's trying to make us jealous, I think. But we're far too busy for that. The girls are all over us. One of our housemates even tried to serenade us. But he seems very conflicted about it. You shall not distract me from my studies with your wily ways, you floozy. The rest of the week was fairly uneventful, although we did get a shiny new quirk. Honestly, the last thing this kid needs is an emotion bomb quirk. He's already dramatic enough. Unfortunately, this means that sometimes he'll stop what he's doing just to have an emotional meltdown. He's now stomping around the house even more than before. This is the final straw. He's going to have to learn some self-control. I bought him this meditation cushion so he can work on his wellness skill. I'm going to take him to yoga class too when he's a little bit less busy. He'll be a serene machine in no time. Okay, the results are in. I know I kind of sped through this week, but I wanted him to graduate. We are ready to face the world. He only has 2 more classes to go, so I think it's time to start the transition into being an independent adult. So, we're moving to the city. I want to get him the cheapest, crummiest apartment, because that's an experience I think that everyone should have. We need to start making money too, so that we can actually afford rent. Whilst I was in Worldview, I thought I'd have a quick look around to see what's been going on out there. Dina Caliente is living her dreams of marrying rich by bagging a land grab. But Johnny Zest was probably not the right choice. This mansion has 1 child living in it, which I didn't even know was possible. Also, this poor lady is living with an actual demon. But nothing could have prepared me for this next surprise. I went to the crappy apartment that we were gonna rent, and Juliet and Guy are living there. This is our high school best friend and our high school girlfriend. This is a betrayal of the highest order. I kicked them out, and now I'm questioning that friendship. So here we are at our first ever place. Nice, huh? 1 apartment just for Demetrius. It's completely empty and we have very little money, but we'll do our best. Yeah, this is the stuff. Nice chair looking over the breaker box. If you follow me through to the bedroom, you can see that we've decorated with some of our classic items. Sure, it's a bit bare, but I know how to fix that. One person's trash is another man's treasure. And on that note, I think we'll end this part here. We're starting from the very bottom, but next time we will finally graduate and step out into the real world. I'm going to mark this stage of his life with one final preference randomization. This final randomization is what is going to take him through the rest of his life. Exciting, right? I'm excited. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you!